You don't want to waste your time on tools and software that you might not even need later on. When you are just starting out, every dollar counts, and your focus should be on honing your craft, not expensive subscriptions that could hold you back. Imagine having access to a suite of high-quality, free tools that covers every aspect of game creation, from art and animation to sound effects, music, and even file management, so that you can pour all your energy into making games. By the end of this video, you will have all the tools you need, from planning, creating assets, making music, generating sound effects, AI tools, to managing your projects, all for free. So you will have no excuse to start learn and make games. Pen and paper. Pen and paper is the simplest and most timeless tool I use for brainstorming. When you are starting out, nothing beats scratching your ideas, layouts, or even game mechanics on a good old sheet of paper. It's quick, intuitive, and there is zero learning curve. Plus, it gives you the nostalgic creative vibe that no fancy software can match. Notion. Much like how musicians rely on sheet music, Notion is a free, minimalistic tool perfect for capturing game design ideas and storylines. It's ideal for quick notes, bullet points, or even writing pseudocode. The simplicity of Notion keeps you focused on your ideas rather than getting lost in a sea of features, ensuring that every idea is recorded before it splits away. Obsidian. When you are ready to take your planning to the next level, Obsidian transforms your scattered nodes into a connected web of ideas. Think of it as your digital brain, a place where every game design document or character scratch can be linked together. Obsidian's Markdown-based system makes it easy to structure your thoughts, track progress, and revisit your creative process whenever you need a fresh burst of inspiration. And the best part? It's free for personal use. GIMP. GIMP is your open source powerhouse for all things 2D art. Whether you're crafting textures, creating character sprites, or designing intricate backgrounds, GIMP offers a robust set of tools that can rival paid software. With countless tutorials available online, you quickly learn how to harness its power to create stunning visuals for your game. Inkscape. For those moments when you need crisp, scalable graphics, Inkscape is the tool to reach for. This intuitive vector graphics editor is perfect for designing logos, UI elements, and clean icons that look sharp at any resolution. Its user-friendly interface makes it easy to get started, and as you grow more confident, you can dive deeper into its advanced features for truly professional results. Blender. When it comes to 3D modeling, animation, and rendering, Blender is a game changer, completely free and open source. Blender lets you create everything from simple 3D objects to complex animated scenes. It might seem intimidating at first, but with a wealth of tutorials and a supportive community, you will soon find that Blender is an indispensable part of your asset creation toolkit. Photopea. Photopea is a power-based editor that mirrors the functionality of Photoshop without any of the cost. It's incredibly convenient for quick edits or working on the go. Whether you need to tweak an image, add effects, or merge layers, Photopea offers a familiar interface and powerful tools to help you perfect your game's art assets directly in your web browser. FL Studio. FL Studio is a revamped digital audio workstation that comes with a free version loaded with features. It's an excellent tool for composing original soundtracks and crafting catchy beats that bring your game's atmosphere to life. Though there's a bit of a learning curve, investing time in FL Studio can lead to professional sounding tracks that evaluate your game's overall experience. GarageBand. For those on Mac, GarageBand offers a fantastic, user-friendly DAW experience completely free of charge. Its intuitive interface makes it easy to layer tracks, experiment with loops, and mix your compositions. GarageBand is perfect for quickly laying down ideas and refining your music until it's exactly what you envisioned for your game's sound space. BFXR and SFXR. BFXR and SFXR are must-have tools for generating retro-style sound effects with minimal fuss. Whether you need the sound of coin, a jump, or an explosion, these programs let you experience with different frequencies and amplitudes to craft just the right effect. They are designed for speed and simplicity, meaning you can generate a whole library of unique sounds with just a few clicks. Freesound.org. Freesound.org is a community-driven platform that offers thousands of free sound effects for any mood or moment you want to capture in your game. From ambient noises to quirky effects, this site allows you to search for exactly what you need and download high-quality audio samples. It's an excellent resource when you want that perfect sound without the hassle of creating it from scratch. ChatGPT. You all know ChatGPT? ChatGPT is a versatile AI assistant that's become indispensable for brainstorming ideas, troubleshooting code, and even generating dialogue or narrative content for your game. Whether you are stuck on a design challenge or you need some creative inspiration, ChatGPT is there to help you overcome obstacles and refine your vision, all for free. Stable Diffusion. Stable Diffusion is an open-source text-to-image generator that lets you turn your written ideas into visual concepts. It's perfect for creating quick concept art, experimenting with textures, or generating visual references for your game assets. With Stable Diffusion, you can explore countless artistic possibilities without needing advanced drawing skills. DeepSeek. DeepSeek is an open-source AI model from a China startup that excels in complex reasoning, coding, and creative content generation. Like ChatGPT, provides a conversational interface for brainstorming, troubleshooting code, and crafting narratives, making it ideal for budget-conscious developers and creatives. Trello. Trello is a straightforward visual project management tool that uses boards, lists, and cards to help you keep track of every aspect of your game development process. Whether you are outlining a game concept, planning your development milestones, or simply keeping track of daily tasks, Trello's flexibility and ease of use ensure you stay organized and focused on your creative journey. GitHub. GitHub isn't just for code, it's also an incredible tool for managing your project's version control and collaboration. By keeping your work organized and tracking every change, GitHub helps you maintain a clean development workflow, whether you are working solo or with a team. GitHub issue tracking and project boards makes it easier to manage tasks, collaborate on ideas, and ensure your project stays on the right track. Watch this video to discover plus 100 free tools, softwares, and more. Pixel art isn't just retro nostalgia, it's the heart and soul of indie game development. And today I'm going to show you the top 10 free pixel art software tools that will help you bring your game visuals to life without spending a dime. First up is Pisco. This web-based tool is incredibly intuitive, letting you create and animate sprites directly in your browser. It's perfect for quick scratches and rapid prototyping, so you can focus on your game's creativity instead of installation hassles. Next, we have LibreSprite, born from the open-source fork of Sprite. LibreSprite offers a robust set of features for detailed pixel art and animation. With its clean interface and powerful tools, it's a must-have for anyone serious about crafting personal-looking sprites. Coming in third is Krita. Well known as a digital painting powerhouse, Krita also includes dedicated pixel art features. Its flexible brush engine and customizable workspace make it a great all-in-one solution for artists who want to switch between detailed paints and crisp pixel work. Fourth on our list is GraphicsGale. A classic in the pixel art community, GraphicsGale is free for personal use and offers precise control for frame-by-frame animation. Its nostalgic interface might remind you of the early days of game design, but its functionality but outdated. At number 5, we find GIMP. Though primarily a general-purpose graphics editor, GIMP's extensive customization options and great tools let you create stunning pixel art. It's a versatile option for those who want to experiment beyond just pixels and explore more graphic design techniques. Next is Pixelorama. Developed with the spirit of Godot in mind, Pixelorama is a free open-source pixel art editor that brings a friendly interface and a suite of creative tools. Whether you're animating sprites or designing static art, it's built to inspire creativity. 7 is Paint.net. A lightweight image editor for Windows, Paint.net becomes a powerful pixel art tool with the right plugins. Its simplicity and speed make it ideal for quick editing or creative pixel art without getting bogged down in unnecessary features. 8th, we have Pixel Art. More than just an editor, Pixel Art is a vibrant online community where you can create pixel art and share your masterpiece with fellow artists. Its user-friendly tools and social features are perfect for both beginner and seasoned creators looking for inspiration. 9th on our list is Lospec Pixel Editor. Designed with simplicity in mind, this free online tool provides an uncluttered interface that's perfect for beginners. It covers all the essentials for pixel art creation, ensuring that you can dive in and start drawing without any steep learning curve. Finally, at number 10, there is SpritePad. This straightforward online pixel art editor is all about speed and ease of use. With just a few clicks, you can design sprites and export them for your game projects, making it a fantastic option for rapid iteration. Watch this video to discover the best free add-ins for Godot game engine. 7 secret websites that professional game developers use to enhance their workflow, optimize performance, and connect with the community. These aren't just typical resources, they are hidden gems that can give you an edge in the competitive world of game development. First up is High-End Plan. Think of it as Trello, but tailored specifically for game developers. It combines project management with game design documentation, allowing you to organize tasks, assets, and game mechanics all in one place. The best part, it's designed with game development in mind, so you won't have to bend it to fit your workflow. Many developers overlook this gem, but those who used it find the development process becomes much more streamlined. Next, we have RenderDoc. This open-source graphics debugger lets you capture and analyze frames from your game, helping you identify rendering issues and optimize performance. It's compatible with Vacuum, OpenGL, and Direct3D, making it versatile for various projects. If you're serious about graphics optimization, RenderDoc is your go-to. Finding yourself searching for a syntax or function in different programming languages? OverAPI is a comprehensive collection of cheat sheets for various programming languages and frameworks. It's a quick reference that can save you time and keep your development workflow uninterrupted. Having all this information at your fingertips can significantly speed up your coding process. Planning to stream your game development or gameplay on Twitch? Solidgronom provides in-depth analytical on Twitch channels and games, understanding viewer trends, peak times, and more to optimize your streaming strategy. Leveraging this data can help you grow your audience and engage more effectively with your community. itch.io is known for indie game distribution, but its refinery tool offers robust early access features, managing beta testing, distribute updates, and gather player feedback seamlessly. It's a powerful way to refine your game before full release. Using Refinery can help you build a dedicated player base and improve your game based on a real user input. Looking to network or find collaborators? GameDevMap is a database of game development companies and professionals around the world. Discover studios, freelancers, and events in your area or globally. Networking is crucial in the game development industry, and GameDevMap makes it easier to find the right connections. Last but not least, MetaNote is a tool for organizing your creative projects. Create mood boards, story outlines, and design documents in a visual and intuitive way. It's perfect for keeping your game's aesthetic and narrative elements cohesive. Visual organization can enhance your creative process, and Milanote offers a platform to do just that. Watch this video to discover what will be in Godot 4.5. Want to build an entire game using only free tools? From audio and pixel art to 3D modeling, animation, and full game engines. These open source and completely free apps can handle everything. 1. LMMS. Let's start with sound. LMMS, Linux Multimedia Studio, is a powerful free alternative to LF Studio or Ableton. It lets you create beats, melodies, and full game soundtracks using MIDI, VST plugins, and samples. It's perfect for game developers who want to create their own music without licensing tracks or hiring a composer. Works on Windows, macOS, and Linux. 2. BFXR. Creating a retro platformer or arcade-style shooter? BFXR lets you generate 8-bit sound effects in seconds. Jumps, pickups, lasers, damage sounds, explosions. With sliders to randomize and tweak results. It's ideal for jams, prototyping, or games inspired by NES, Game Boy, or SNES aesthetics. 3. Pisco. Need to create sprites on the fly? Pisco is a browser-based pixel art tool with onion scanning, layers, real-world time preview, and animated GIF export. No installs, no setup. It's perfect for quick iterations, especially during game jams or early prototyping phases. 4. LibreSprite. LibreSprite is a free version of the popular Sprite tool, designed for pixel art and animation. It includes frame-by-frame animation, tie-set creation, and palette control, ideal for making sprites, VFX, and low-res game art. If you love a sprite but don't want to pay for it, this is your go-to. 5. LDtk. From the creator of Dead Cells, LDtk is a streamlined 2D level editor made specifically for developers. It has support for multiple words, auto-tiling, layers, tags, and perfect export options for Unity, Godot, and Tiled. The interface is super clean and the workflow is fast. It's free, open source, and cross-platform. 6. SculptGL. Want to do some basic 3D sculpting without installing heavy software? SculptGL runs directly in your browser and supports brush-based sculpting, painting, and exporting to OBJ, STL, or PLY formats. Created by the developer behind No Man's Sculpt. This is a surprisingly powerful tool for concepting characters, creatures, or stylized objects. 7. MagicaVoxel. If you are into voxel art, think Minecraft style. Then MagicaVoxel is the tool you need. It's free, lightweight, and insanely powerful for building 3D pixel-based 3D models. You can export to OBJ or render scenes directly inside the tool. Many voxel-based indie games use it during production. 8. UVSU Paint. Need an alternative to Substance Painter? UVSU Paint is a texture painting plugin for Blender that allows you to paint directly onto 3D models using layers. It works with Eevee and cycles and lets you stay inside the Blender ecosystem while handling texture maps beautifully. Especially useful if you're working on PBR materials and want to texture by hand. 9. Material Maker. Material Maker, one of the best open source alternatives to Substance Designer. Using a node-based editor, you can generate procedural materials like wood, stone, metal, and so much more. It integrates well with Godot and can export directly for use in shaders or textures. Great for both 2D and 3D artists. 10. Graphics Gear. A favorite among old-school pixel art artists. Graphics Gear was once commercial, now it's free. It offers pixel low-level control, frame-by-frame animation, and palette editing. Although its interface looks retro, its functionality is pro-level, and it's still used in pixel-heavy games today. 11. DaintPaint.js. This is one for the retro lovers. DaintPaint.js is a browser-based tribute to Deluxe Paint, the iconic art tool of the EGMA era. Perfect for fixed palette pixel art, it's simple, nostalgic, and surprisingly usable in modern workflows. 12. Pixelorama. Pixelorama is a professional-grade pixel art editor built using Godot. It includes animation, layer support, palette tools, 2D model overlays, and effects. It also has a web version and runs on Windows, Mac, and Linux. An excellent all-in-one pixel art suite and still totally free. 13. Inkscape. For clean vector graphics like UI icons, HUD elements, or scalable assets, Inkscape is your tool. It's the open source alternative to Adobe Illustrator and supports SVG export, path tools, and alignment systems. It's fantastic for making precise resolution independent assets. 14. Tiled. Need to build a top-down or slide scrolling level? Tiled is one of the best open source tile map editors out there. It supports multi-layer, collisions, scripting, and custom properties. Compatible with almost every game engine, including Godot, Unity, and GameMaker. 15. Audacity. Audacity is the most widely used free tool for editing audio. Record dialogue, clean up noisy sounds, slice up music, and export directly to WAV or MP3. It's great for voiceovers, SFX, or mastering your game's soundtrack. 16. GIMP. Need to edit textures, UI elements, or concept art? The GIMP gives you a full suite of image editing tools, including layers, brushes, filters, and masks for free. It's available on all major platforms and endlessly customizable with plugins. 17. Krita. Krita is made for artists. Whether you're coding concept art, character design, or traditional 2D animation, Krita offers professional tools, Bosch engines, and Onion scanning. It's optimized for tablets and style useless and continues to evolve with every release. 18. O3DE. Want a high engine that's fully open source? Open3D Engine is the revolution of Amazon Lumberyard, which came from CryEngine. It's a 3D modeler AAA engine with powerful rendering, physics, and scripting. Still growing, but incredibly promising for serious devs. 19. Unity and Unreal Engine. Yes, these are the giants. Unity and Unreal Engines both offer free plans for solo developers and small studios. Unreal is great for photorealism and large-scale 3D, while Unity shines for 2D, mobile, and rapid prototyping. You get access to full engines, editors, and asset stores with no cost upfront. 20. Blender. Finally, we end with the legend Blender. If you're doing 3D in any way, modeling, animation, rigging, sculpting, even video editing, Blender is your best friend. It's open source, insanely powerful, and supported by a global dev and artist community. From AAA cinematics to low poly games assets, Blender can do it all, and it's free forever. Watch this video to discover 5 best-selling games made in Godot. You want to build Godot games faster without spending a dime? Stick around, I'm counting down the top 3 assets including powerful plugins, massive art packs, and workflow savers that you need to know about to supercharge your next project. 1. Kenny Assets. First up, we have the legendary Kenny Assets. If you've been around game dev for more than a week, you probably already stumbled across these. Kenny offers a massive collection of 2D sprites, 3D models, UI elements, and sound effects. Everything from pixel art to clean vector UI to low poly 3D is in here. What makes Kenny Assets truly great is the consistency across packs and the CC0 license, which means you can literally use them however you want, even commercially. Whether you're prototyping or finishing a full game, Kenny's stuff is a godsend. You can grab the full packs from kenny.nl or search for Kenny directly in the Godot Assets library. 2. Godot Dialogue Manager. If your game has any kind of a dialogue, quests, or branching narrative, you will want to check out the Godot Dialogue Manager. It's a node-based system that lets you build and manage conversations visually inside the editor. It handles variables, signals, translations, all the work made by Nathan Ho. It's now maintained by the community and continues to improve. It's a massive time saver and way easier than typing to code all the logic yourself. You can find it in the assets library or in GitHub under the dialogic engine. 3. GDevelop Godot Steering AI Framework. Need smarter NPCs or more dynamic movements? The Steering AI framework from GDevelop has you covered. It gives you pre-built behaviors like seek, flee, arrive, and wander, so you can make characters that move intelligently without writing complex AI from scratch. It's perfect for top-down games, action RPGs, or any games that needs believable character motion. And of course, it's open source and well documented, available for free on GitHub. Just search for Godot Steering AI Framework GDevelop. 4. LDtk plus Importer plugin. If the built-in tilemap editor isn't cutting it, try LDtk, the Level Designer Toolkit. It's a modern 2D level editor built for speed and flexibility. Auto-tiling, layers, entities, custom properties, and the Godot Importer plugin brings everything into your project seamlessly. It's especially great for managing large levels or games with complex style logic. You can download LDtk from LDtk.io and get the importer from the assets library or GitHub. 5. Material Maker. Want high quality PBR materials but don't want to write shader code? Material Maker is a free open source tool that works a lot like Substance Designer, but it's lighter, simpler, and exports directly into Godot's shader format. It's all node based and super powerful for generating wood, metal, stone, and more. It's great for both 2D and 3D projects, especially if you are into stylized or procedural textures. You can grab it from the materialmaker.org or itch.io. 6. Keylosburg Low Poly Assets. For those working in 3D, Keylosburg offers some beautiful low poly assets. Think natural packs, props, and stylized characters. The aesthetic is clean, consistent, and works really well with games going for that low poly vibe. Most assets are available as pay what you want, including free, so they are accessible to everyone. Check out keylosburg.com/assets or his itch.io page. 7. Godot Git plugin. Version control is a lifesaver, and with the official Godot Git plugin, you don't even need to leave the editor. It lets you commit, push, pull, and check diffs directly inside Godot. It's incredibly useful for solo developers and teams alike, especially to avoid the heartbreak of accidentally losing work. Install it from the assets library by searching for Git. 8. Jolt Physics for Godot. If you're making a 3D game and need better performance or more stable physics than Godot's built-in options, check out Jolt Physics. It's a drop-in replacement for Godot Physics or Bullet, and it's way faster, especially for scenes with lots of rigid bodies. Great for action-heavy or physics-driven games that need more oomph. Find it in the assets library or on GitHub under Godot Jolt. 9. Scatter plugin. Need to populate a 3D big scene with rockets, trees, or props? The Scatter plugin can save you hours. It lets you paint objects into the scene based on rules like scope, masks, or density, just like 3D painting in Unity or Unreal. Perfect for open world or natural heavy games. You will find it on GitHub or the assets library under Scatter. 10. OpenGameArt.org and freesound.org. Last but definitely not least, we have two massive libraries, OpenGameArt.org and freesound.org. OpenGameArt is packaged with sprites, tilesets, 3D models, and even UI assets, while freesound is a goldmine for sound effects and ambient audio. They are community driven, so styles vary, but they are perfect for finding that one asset your other packs are missing. Just make sure to check the license on each asset. Many are CC0, but some requires attribution. I used Godot for 2 years. Watch this video to know my story with Godot. Hello guys! Today I will share with you all the tools you need for game dev, and they are all free, which will help you make games without thinking about money. Starting with game engines. First we have Godot. This is the best free game engine right now. It's open source, so you own everything you make. You can build 2D and 3D games. It uses GDscript, which is super easy to learn, like Python, but for games. You can also use C#. The interface is clean and not scary like other engines. Big companies can't shut it down or change the rules because no one owns it. Perfect for indie developers who want full control. Next, we have GDevelop. No coding required. You make games by creating events with visual blocks. When player presses space, character jumps. That's simple. You can export to mobile, web, and desktop. Great for artists and designers who don't want to learn programming. The visual system is powerful enough to make real games, not just simple demos. O3DE, Open 3D engine from Amazon. This is AAA quality stuff, free and open source, but very complex. If you want to compete with big studio graphics, this is your tool. Not for beginners. You need serious 3D knowledge to use this properly. The next category is specialty engines. Beastie makes tiny pixel story games in your browser, perfect for personal stories and experimental games. The limitation forces you to be creative. Many indie artists use this to make emotional, meaningful games. Games are small but impactful. Next we have PuzzleScript, browser-based puzzle game maker. You write simple rules and it creates the game, perfect for Scoop-on-style games, tile puzzles, anything with grid-based movement. The scripting language is really clever and easy to understand. Rampy, the king of visual novels, dating sims, story games, interactive fiction. Most visual novels on Steam uses this. Has save systems, choice menus, character sprites, everything you need. Python based, but you don't need to know Python to use it. Now let's go to level and map creation section. And we're starting first with Tiled, the standard for 2D level design. Paint tiles to create worlds, set up collision maps, add object layers for enemies and items. Every 2D engine can import tiled maps. Free, works everywhere, tons of tutorials available. Industry standard for a reason. LDtk, modern alternative to Tiled. Smarter auto-tiling features, better workflow for complex levels, has intelligent rules for how tiles connect, great integration with modern games, great integration with modern engines like Godot, more user-friendly interface than Tiled. The next section is 2D art and pixel art. And we have first Krita, professional digital painting software, better than Photoshop for concept art and illustrations. Great brush engines, perfect for creating character art, backgrounds, and UI elements. Completely free, but feels like expensive software. Next, we have Inkscape, vector graphics editor, makes scalable UI icons, logos, and clean geometric art. Vector graphics stay sharp at any size. Essential for UI design and marketing materials. Alternative to expensive Adobe Illustrator. Pixelorama, made specifically for pixel art and animation. Frame-by-frame animation tools. Onion scanning to see previous frames. Perfect for indie game sprites. Much easier than general art software for pixel work. And we have LibraSprite, fork for the popular Sprite pixel art tool. Does everything Sprite does, but it's free. Pixel perfect tools, animation timeline, palette management, great for retro-style game graphics. The next section is 3D modeling and sculpting. And we're starting with Blender, the giant of free 3D software. Modeling, sculpting, rigging, animation, rendering, video editing. Can do anything. Steep learning curve, but incredibly powerful. Used by professional studios. Constantly getting better with regular updates. Next we have MagicaVoxel, voxel art creation. Think Minecraft style blocky 3D art. Simple to use, creates beautiful voxel scenes. export standard 3D formats that work in any engine, perfect for stylized 3D games. Sculpt.gl, web-based 3D sculpting, works in your browser, good for quick sculpting and prototyping, not as powerful as Blender, but much easier to start with, great for beginners who want to try 3D sculpting. And we have in the next section, textures and materials, starting with Material Maker, node-based material creation, like Substance Designer, but free. Create seamless textures and PPR materials. Visual Code Interface makes complex materials easier to understand. Export textures that work in any engine. GIMP with Gimmick. GIMP is like free Photoshop. Gimmick adds hundreds of filters including normal map creation. Together, they handle all your texture editing needs. Create bump maps, normal maps, and textural variations. Let's see what we have in animation and rigging section. Maximo, Adobe's free auto rigging service. Upload your 3D character and get it rigged automatically. Huge library of mocap animations. One-click retargeting, perfect for indie developers who don't want to learn rigging. And the next section is audio and music. And of course, we have at first Audacity, the classic audio editor. Record, edit, and clip up sound effects. Batch processing for handling lots of files at once. Create simple tones and noise, essential for any audio work in games. Then we have LMMS, Linux Multimedia Studio, works on all platforms. Make music with loops, samples, and synthesizers. MIDI support for keyboard input, great for electronic game music, much simpler than professional DAWs. For sound effects, we have BFXR, instant radio sound effects. Click buttons to generate classic arcade sounds, laser shoots, explosions, power-ups, all the 8-bit sounds you need. Perfect for radio-style games or quick prototyping. Next we have Freesound and Zapslat, sound effect libraries. Freesound is Creative Commons licensed. Zapslat requires free registration but has professional quality sounds, essential for filling out your game's audio. Now let's move on to code and development section, starting with VS Code, Microsoft free code editor, extensions for every programming language. Instant autocomplete makes coding faster. Integrated terminal and debugging, works with every game engine and framework. Then we have Replit, code in your browser, no installation needed. Share projects easily, good for learning and quick prototyping. Has templates for many game frameworks, great for beginners who don't want to set up development environments. GDscript in Godot, Godot's built-in scripting language, designed specifically for games, much simpler than C++, but still powerful. Syntax highlighting, autocomplete, integrated debugging, everything you need is built right into the engine. Now let's move on to an important section, version control in teamwork. And we have first Git with GitHub or GitLab, essential for any serious project. Save every version of your project. Work with team members without breaking each other's work. Free private repositories, industry standard for software development. Helix Core, Preforces version control system, better for large binary assets like 3D models and textures. Free for simple team apps to 5 users and 1 GB for assets. Many game studios use Preforce instead of Git. Now let's move on to project management section. And of course, we will start with Trello, Kanban boards for organizing tasks, create cards for features, move them through to-do, doing, done columns. Visual project management, great for solo developers or small teams. Free tier handles most indie projects. Next we have Notion, all-in-one workspace, documents, databases, wikis, project management, write your game design document, track bugs, manage tasks all in one place. Powerful, but can be overwhelming with all the features. Next we have Miro, digital whiteboard for flowcharts, mind maps, and storyboards. Great for planning game mechanics and user flows. Collaborate in real time with team members. Visual brainstorming tool. Let's talk about quality assurance and testing section. GitHub issues. Simple bug tracking integrated with your code repository. Players can report bugs directly. Link issues to code commits. Free with GitHub repositories. Good enough for most indie projects. itch.io Butler. Command line tool for uploading builds to itch.io. Continuous integration support. Automatically upload new versions when you update your code. Essential for managing frequent updates during development. Marketing and documentation. We have first OBS Studio. Record gameplay footage and live stream development. Create trailers, tutorials, and marketing videos. Free and professional quality. Most game developers use this for content creation. Next, we have DaVinci Resolve. Professional video editing software that's completely free. Color correction, audio mixing, visual effects. Used by Hollywood studios, but free for indie developers. Perfect for creating polished game trailers. Then we have Screen to GIF. Quick and simple GIF creation from screen recordings. Perfect for showing off game mechanics on social media. Small file size, easy to use, essential for indie game marketing. Hello guys, today I will share with you all the assets you need for making games. And they are all free, which will help you develop without thinking about money. Starting with 2D art and sprites section. First we have Kine Assets. This is probably the most famous name in free game assets. Kine creates high quality, constant art packs that cover almost every genre. You will find platform characters, space shooters, RPG tiles, UI elements, and so much more. The art style is clean and cohesive, perfect for commercial games. Everything is Creative Commons 0, which means you can use it for anything without attribution. Kine releases new packs regularly and has been doing this for years. If you're starting your first game, go to Kine's website first. Second, we have Open Game Art. This is like the Wikipedia of game assets. It's a community-driven site where artists upload their work under various open licenses. You will find everything from simple icons to complete character sets. The quality varies since anyone can upload, but there are real gems here. Search by license type to make sure you understand the requirements. Some assets require attribution, others are completely free to use. itch.io Game Assets. itch.io has a massive collection of rare game assets including Tiny Source, Modern Interiors RPG tileset, Sproutlands Asset Pack, and Pixel Engine characters. The platform is popular with indie developers, so you will find unique creative assets that aren't overused. Many of these are made by solo developers who want to share with the community. The quality is often very high because creators want to showcase their skills. Next, we have CraftPix free section. CraftPix offer free pack assets for arcade, strategy, platformers, RPGs including graphics for 2D games development, GUI, tilesets, icons, sprites. They have both free and paid sections, but their free collection is substantial. The art style tends to be more polished and commercial looking compared to community-driven sites. Game Icons. This site specializes in icons for games and apps. Need a health potion icon, a magic spell symbol? Game Icons has thousands of simple, clean icons in SVG format. They are perfect for UI elements and inventory items. All icons are Creative Commons licensed and can be easily modified to match your game's style. Now, let's move on to 3D models and assets section. Cutaneous Assets. Cutaneous creates free 3D models and is mentioned alongside other quality assets creators. This artist creates low poly 3D models that are perfect for indie games. The style is clean and consistent across all packs. You will find characters, environments, props, and vehicles. All models come rigged and ready to animate. The low poly style performs well on mobile devices and older hardware. K-Luxburg's K-Kit. K-Kit includes prototype bits and character packs adventures available on itch.io. These are professional quality 3D assets with a distinctive, colorful style. The packs include everything you need for specific game types: Dungeon Crawler packs, City Builder packs, Adventure game packs. The models are optimized for games and include proper UV mapping and materials. Next, we have Maximo characters and animations. Maximo is listed among quality 3D asset sources. This is Adobe's free service for character rigging and animation. Upload your own 3D character model and Maximo will rig it automatically. Then choose from thousands of mockups animation, walking, running, fighting, dancing. It's like having a professional animator for free. The service works with any 3D character model. Next, we have Polyheaven. Polyheaven is mentioned as a source of quality 3D assets. This site provides high quality 3D models, textures, everything is CC0, so completely free to use. The models are often photorealistic and perfect for architectural visualization or realistic games. They also provide different levels of detail for optimization. Then we have Render People. Render People is listed among free 3D model sources. This site specializes in 3D people models. If you need crowd character or background people, this site is your source. The models are quality and perfect for filling out game environments. Next, we have Unity Asset Store free section. Unity's Asset Store has thousands of free assets. You will find complete game templates, character controls, shader packs, and environment assets. These are specifically made for Unity and often include example scenes and documentation. Even if you don't use Unity, many of these assets can be exported in other engines. Then we have Unreal Marketplace free content. Epic Games releases free content every month on the Unreal Marketplace. These are often AAA quality assets worth hundreds of dollars. Past free content includes complete environments, character packs, and advanced shaders. Once you claim free content, it's yours forever. Audio assets, music, and sound effects. First, we have Freesound. Freesound is a collaborative database of Creative Commons licensed sound for musicians and sound lovers. This is the biggest collection of free sound effects on the internet. You will find everything from footsteps to explosions to ambient sounds. The community uploads thousands of new sounds every day. Most sounds are Creative Commons licensed, so check their requirements. Next, we have Bixby Audio. Bixby provides over 110,000 free sound effects for download that are royalty free with no attribution required. This is the part of the Bixby platform known for free stock photos. The audio section has music tracks and sound effects that are completely free, no attribution required, perfect for commercial use. Then we have Mixkit Audio. Mixkit provides incredible free sound effects from their library, free for video editing and audio projects. This platform specializes in content for content creators, but the audio is perfect for games. They have music tracks and sound effects organized by mood and genre. Everything is free and can be used commercially. Incompetech. Kevin MacLeod has created thousands of free music tracks over decades. His music has been used in countless YouTube videos, games, and films. The tracks span every genre and mood. All you need to do is provide attribution in your game's credits. The music is professional quality and perfect for background tracks. Then we have Bensound. This site offers high quality music tracks for free with attribution. The music is cinematic and polished, perfect for game trailers and menu music. They offer different genres including electronic, rock, jazz, and ambition. The free tracks are full-length and professionally mixed. The next section is Font and Typography. First we have Google Fonts. Google's font library is completely free and includes web fonts optimized for screens. You'll find hundreds of fonts suitable for your game, from pixel-perfect monospace fonts to elegant sans-serif fonts for fantasy games. All fonts can be used commercially without restriction. The website includes font pairing, suggestions, and customization tools. Font Square. This site curates high-quality free fonts that are cleared for commercial use. They have a strict screen process, so everything here is safe to use in your games. The fonts are organized by category and include both display fonts and readable text fonts. Many fonts come with multiple widths and styles. Next, we have 1001 free fonts, a massive collection of free fonts covering every style imaginable, perfect for finding the curated fonts for game titles and UI elements. The quality varies, so preview fonts carefully. Always check the license terms, as some fonts have restrictions on commercial use. The next section is textures and materials. First, we have CC0 textures. CC0 textures is mentioned among quality texture sources. This site provides high-resolution, typeboard textures under Creative Commons 0 license. You will find materials for everything: wood, metal, fabric, stone, concrete. Each texture comes with multiple maps, diffuse, normal, roughness, and sometimes displacement, perfect for PBR workflows. Next, we have Polyheaven textures. Polyheaven provides textures alongside the 3D models. These are photorealistic textures captured from real materials. Each texture includes all the maps needed for modern rendering engines. The quality is exceptional and suitable for AAA games. Everything is CC0 licensed. Textures.com free section, formerly CG Textures. This is one of the oldest texture sites on the internet. They offer a section of free textures each day. You can download several textures per day without a subscription. The textures are high resolution and professionally photographed. Let's move on to the next section, which is user interface elements. Starting with Kine UI packs. Kine doesn't just do sprites, they also create cohesive UI packs. You will find buttons, panels, sliders, health bars, and complete interface themes. The style is consistent and works well for both mobile and desktop games. All elements come in multiple colors and sizes. Next, Game UI Database. This site showcases UI designs from real games and provides free resources inspired by them. It's great for finding inspiration and understanding current UI trends. Many contributors share the UI elements as free downloads. Then we have Flat Icon. While primarily for web design, Flat Icon has thousands of icons perfect for game UI. You can find icons for inventory items, menu buttons, and status indicators. Many icons are free without attribution, and they offer SVG format for infinite scalability. Animation and particle effects. Maximo Animations. Maximo provides animations alongside character rigging services. Beyond rigging, Maximo has a library of motion capture animations, walk cycles, run cycles, combat moves, dance animation, and more. You can adjust the style and exaggerate movements. All animations are free to use commercially. Next, we have Open Game Art Animations. The community contributes sprite animations and 3D animation files. You will find walk cycles for 2D characters, explosion sprites, UI animations, and more. Quality varies, but there are excellent contributions from professional artists. Then we have Unity Particle Packs. Unity's asset store includes free particle effects packages. These include fire, smoke, magic effects, and environmental particles. Even if you don't use Unity, you can often recreate these effects in other engines using the provided textures and settings. Where I've told you that you could create incredible mobile games without ever touching a single line of code, or better yet, directly from your phone. Whether you're a beginner dream of crafting your first platformer or a creative visionary looking to design a 3D adventure, these game engines have got you covered. From drag and drop simplicity to powerful tools for stunning 2D and 3D worlds. This video will show you the top game engines that make mobile game development easier, faster, and more accessible than ever. Before we start, click the like button. It will really make me move on. Our first mobile game engine is Godot engine. While traditionally known as a desktop engine, Godot has made strides in mobile game development as well. With its open source nature and support for both 2D and 3D games, Godot is perfect for beginners looking to create engaging experiences. Godot uses a unique scene system that allows you to organize your game into reusable components. You can use GDevelop, which is similar to Python, making it accessible for those new to coding. Plus, there are tons of tutorials available online to help you get started. While you may not be able to develop directly on your phone with Godot, you can certainly use it to create games that will run beautifully on mobile devices. Imagine designing your own platformer or RPG and then exporting it for Android or iOS. Godot makes that possible. Next up is GDevelop, an incredible open source game engine designed specifically for beginners. What sets GDevelop apart is its no-code approach, perfect for those who might feel intermediate by programming. With GDevelop's intuitive drag-and-drop interface, you can create games quickly by simply adding objects and defining their behaviors using an event-based system. It's great for making 2D games like platformers or puzzle games without needing any coding knowledge. You can even preview your game directly on your mobile device while developing it. This means instant feedback and adjustments as you create. GDevelop truly empowers anyone to bring their game ideas to life without the steep learning curve. Our third tool is Struct 3D, an innovative mobile app that allows you to create 3D games right from your smartphone. Struct provides a user-friendly interface where you can design levels, add characters, and customize gameplay mechanics without any coding required. With its library of assets and intuitive controls, Struct makes it easier for anyone to start building their own 3D worlds. You can even publish your game directly within the app, sharing them with a community of creators. Imagine crafting your own immersive 3D adventure or action game all for the palm of your hand. Struct is perfect for those who want to experiment with 3D game design without the complexities of traditional development tools. Fourth on our list is Tab Engine, a unique tool designed for rapid game prototyping. Tab Engine allows you to create simple games quickly using a straightforward drag-and-drop interface. What's great about Tab Engine is its focus on mobile-first design. You can build prototypes directly on your phone and test them out in real time. This makes it an excellent choice for developers who want to iterate quickly and refine their ideas before diving deeper into development. Whether you're looking to create casual games or interactive experiences, Tab Engine provides the tools you need to bring your concepts to life without getting bogged down in technical details. Last but not least is Max2D, a powerful tool specifically tailored for creating stunning 2D games on mobile devices. Max2D offers a comprehensive suite of features that allow you to design characters, levels, and animations all from your phone. With its easy-to-use interface and built-in tutorials, Max2D makes it accessible for beginners while still offering advanced features for more experienced developers. You can create beautiful pixel art or vector graphics and export your projects directly for iOS or Android. Imagine crafting a visually captivating side-scroller or an engaging puzzle game all while on the go. Max2D empowers creators to unleash their creativity wherever they are. Watch this video to know the 10 best free and open source game engines. Godot is amazing until your project turns into a node tornado. What if I told you 7 add-ins could turn chaos into control? Let's fix your workflow. First up, Scene Manager. Imagine this, you're building a game with plus 50 scenes. Every time you switch levels, you're stuck coding change scene manually. Sounds familiar? Scene Manager kills the grind. With pre-built shaders like Fade, Slide, and Pixelate, you can set up transitions in seconds. No scripting, no headaches, just drag, drop, and watch your game feel polished overnight. Because scenes are easy, signals. That's where the real chaos lives. Picture this. Your game crashes because a rogue signal isn't connected. You're digging those scripts like a detective. Entering Signal Visualizer, this tool maps every signal in your project into a clean flowchart, finding broken connections faster than screaming. Why is my game broken? It's like X-ray version of your code. Signal fixed? Let's talk about Godot's AI problem. Most tutorials teach you to write endless if statements for NPCs. It's clunky, it's messy. Then there is Limbo AI. This add-on lets you build pro-level AI with behavior trees and state machines. Drag, drop, and watch your NPCs patrol, chase, and flee like they've got a brain. No PhD required. AI solved? Now, what if you could code without coding? Meet Orchestrator. It's Unreal's blueprints, but for Godot. Designers, this is your dream, where players jump, enemy attacks, and UI logic with nodes instead of syntax, with no more missing semicolon. Just drag, connect, and playtest. 3D sources. 3D devs, this one of the mind-blowing. Terrain Brush is a Photoshop for 3D worlds. Imagine sculpting mountains, painting forests, and placing rivers directly in Godot. No more bouncing between Blender and your engine. Create an exploring relay in 60 seconds. You'll feel like a Turing god. World built, but where is the drama? Shaker is here to save your game from being meh. One line of code, shaker.add drama 0.5 adds holy world level screen shakes for explosions, earthquakes, or boss fights. Your player will never know it took you 10 seconds. Now, the ultimate time saver. Globalized plugins. Ever re-download the same add-ins for every new project? Stop. This tool lets you install add-ins once and use them forever. Your future self will high-five you. Watch this video to discover how to learn Godot in 2 weeks. Hello guys, today I will share with you all the free add-ins for Godot, which will help you make games without thinking about money. Starting with Dialogue and Conversation Systems. Dialogic. This is the most popular dialogue plugin for Godot. Creates dialogues, characters, and scenes to display conversation using a simple visual editor. Dialogic is a must-have for anyone working on a dialogue-heavy games. It's a powerful dialogue system that's easy to use and highly customizable. You get a timeline-based editor where you drag and drop dialogue events, character portraits, branching conversations, variables, and conditional logic are all built in. The plugin works great for visual novels, RPGs, and adventure games. It supports multiple languages and has a clean interface that doesn't overwhelm beginners. Then we have Dialogue Manager, a powerful non-linear dialogue system for Godot 4.4 Plus that provides a stateless, branching dialogue editor and runtime. Write your dialogue in a script-like way with a simple script-like language and built-in syntax checker. Unlike Dialogic's visual approach, Dialogue Manager uses text files that feel like writing a script. You write conversations in a plain text with simple markup for choices and conditions. The syntax is clean and easy to learn. It's perfect if you prefer writing dialogue in a text editor rather than using visual tools. Next we have MadTalk, one of the oldest and largest dialogue plugins for Godot. Now finally on Asset Lab, a mature, very feature-packed but still beginner-friendly dialogue system. This plugin has been around for years and has proven itself in real projects. It offers both visual and code-based approaches to dialogue creation. The feature set is comprehensive, including advanced animation options and integration with Godot's animation system. Textalog, a user-friendly dialogue system with characters, text boxes, dialogue bubbles, and many more features for your game. This plugin focuses on providing different visual styles for dialogue presentation. You can create traditional RPG-style dialogue boxes or modern chat bubble interfaces. It's great if you want more control over the visual appearance of your dialogues. Development and debugging tools. Panko Console, a feature-packed real-time debugging toolkit for Godot Engine. With Panko console, you can easily interact with your scripts and objects at runtime, whether to cheat, debug, prototype, or just to have fun. Panko console is designed to be modular and extensible. This is like having a developer console in your game. You can modify variables in real time, call functions, spawn objects, and test different scenarios without restarting your game. It's incredibly useful for balancing gameplay mechanics and testing edge cases. Git plugin. This official plugin lets you interact with Git without leaving the Godot editor. Only compatible with Godot 4.1 Plus. Version control is essential for any serious project, and this plugin makes Git integration seamless. You can commit changes, create branches, and resolve conflicts directly from the Godot editor. No more switching between your code editor and terminal to manage version control. To-Do Manager. This plugin helps you track tasks and notes throughout your project. You can add to-do comments in your code and the plugin collects them in a single pane. It shows you what you need to be done, where issues are located, and help you prioritize development tasks, essential for staying organized during development. Script templates automatically generate boilerplate code for common script patterns. Instead of writing the same setup code over and over, this plugin creates templates for player controllers, enemy AI, UI managers, and other common game components. It speeds up development and ensures consistent code structure across your project. Now let's move on to user interface and UX tools. Inventory system. A complete inventory management system with drag and drop functionality, item categories, equipment slots, and save load capabilities. Perfect for RPGs and adventure games where item management is important. The system is customizable and includes visual feedback for all interactions. Next, we have Health Bar Plus. Enhanced health bar components with smooth animations, different visual styles, and support for shields, armor, and multiple health types. Much more flexible than creating health bars from scratch. Notification system. Creates toast notification, pop-up messages, and achievement notifications with smooth animations and customizable styling. Essential for giving players feedback about their actions. Audio and sound tools. Audio Manager. A comprehensive audio management system that handles background music, sound effects, and audio mixing. Features include fade-in, fade-out effects, audio pulls for frequently used sounds, and special audio helpers. It simplifies complex audio scenarios and provides a clean interface for managing all game audio. Next, we have Rhythm Game Framework. Tools for creating rhythm games including beat detection, timing windows, and score calculation. Includes visual feedback systems and support for custom chart formats. Perfect if you're making music-based games. Dynamic Music System. Seamlessly blend background music tracks based on game state. The system can transition between peaceful exploration music and intense combat music without jarring cuts. It includes crossfading, layering, and trigger systems. Visual effects and shaders. Godot Particle System Plus. Enhanced particle effects that go beyond Godot's built-in particles. Includes weather effects, magic spells, explosions, and environmental particles. The effects are optimized for performance and work well on mobile devices. Screen transition effects. Smooth transitions between scenes including fades, whips, and custom animated transitions. Essential for professional feeling scene changes. Plugin includes dozens of preset effects and tools for creating custom transitions. Then we have post-processing stack. Additional post-processing effects including bloom, color grading, screen distortion, and cinematic filters. These effects can dramatically improve your game's visual impact with minimal performance cost. Then we have Tween Animation Plus. Advanced tweening tools that extend Godot's built-in tween node, include easy-in functions, chain animations, and complex interpolation options. Perfect for UI animations and object movements. Level design and world building. Level Designer. Visual tools for creating 2D levels with tile painting, object placement, and collision setup. Works alongside Godot's extension tile map system, but adds more intuitive workflows for complex level design. Random Generation Toolkit. Tools for procedural content generation include dungeon layouts, terrain generation, and random item placement, useful for roguelike games and adding variety to your levels. Next, Mind Map System. Complete mind map functionality with fog of war, waypoints, and dynamic updating. The system handles both 2D and 3D games and includes customizable visual styles. Trigger System. Visual trigger zones that can activate events, spawn enemies, play sound, or change game state, much easier than coding custom 2D area triggers for every interaction in your game. Input and Control System. Input Buffer. Advanced input buffering system that makes games feel more responsive. Players can input commands slightly before they are executable, making complex combos and process platforming feel better. Control Support Plus. Enhanced gamepad support with automatic button prompts, multiple controller handling, and custom input mapping. Essential for games that need to support various control types. Touch Controls. Mobile-friendly touch controls including visual joystick, touch buttons, and gesture recognition. The controls are customizable and work well with Godot's existing input system. Data Management and Persistence. Save Game Manager. Complete save system with support for multiple save slots, automatic backups, and data validation. Handles both simple data like player progress and complex data like inventory content and world state. CSV Data Importer. Import data from spreadsheets directly into your game. Perfect for managing large amounts of data like item stats, dialog text, or level configurations. The plugin automatically generates Godot resources from your CSV files. Localization Manager. Advanced localization tools that go beyond Godot's built-in translation system. Includes content-aware translations, plural form handling, and integration with external translation services. Game-specific systems. Quest System. Complete quest management system with objectives, progress tracking, and reward distribution. Includes a visual quest editor and integrate with dialogue systems. Next, Turn-based Combat. Framework for creating turn-based battle systems like classic JRPGs. Includes initiative systems, action queues, and status effects. Save months of development time for RPG creators. Pathfinding Plus. Enhanced pathfinding that improves on Godot's built-in navigation. Includes crowd simulation, dynamic obstacle avoidance, and optimized algorithms for large number of moving entities. Then, we have State Machine. Visual Finite State Machine editor for creating complex AI behaviors and game state management. Much easier than coding state machines by hand and provides visual debugging tools. Performance and Optimization. Performance Monitor. Real-time performance profiling that shows FPS, memory usage, draw calls, and other crucial metrics. Helps identify performance bottlenecks during development. Texture Optimizer. Automatically optimizes textures for different platforms and quality settings. Reduces file sizes and improves loading times without manual work. Audio Compressor. Compresses audio files and manages audio quality settings across different platforms. Essential for keeping build sizes responsible while maintaining good audio quality. Art and Animation Tools. Sprite Animator. Advanced 2D animation tools with onion scanning, frame-by-frame editing, and export to sprite sheets integrated seamlessly with Godot's animation system. Next, Tile Painter. Enhanced tile painting tools with pattern brushes, randomization, and rule tiles. Makes creating detailed tile-based levels much faster and more intuitive. Color Palette Manager. Manage constant color palettes across your project. Essential for pixel art games where maintaining constant colors is crucial. Enhance your Unity projects without any extra cost by integrating these top 3 programs and assets. Each tool is designed to streamline your development process, boost your creativity workflow, and deliver personal results, all without spending a dime. Cinemachine. Cinemachine redefines camera control in Unity with its modular codeless system. Easily create dynamic camera movements, smooth transitions, and intuitive target tracking that adapts to gameplay changes in real time. Whether you're crafting in-game cinematics or refining gameplay perspectives, Cinemachine lets you focus on creativity rather than coding complex camera systems. Shader Graph. Unleash your artistic vision with Shader Graph, a node-based tool that allows you to build custom shaders visually, create advanced materials and effects without writing code, and see your changes in real time. This tool is perfect for artists and developers who want to experiment with lighting, textures, and visual effects seamlessly. DaVinci. DaVinci is a robust animation engine that simplifies the process of training objects, UI elements, and more. With its intuitive API and efficient performance, DaVinci helps you create smooth animations and transitions effortlessly, speeding up your workflow and enhancing your game's interactivity. ProBuild. ProBuild brings you powerful 3D modeling and level design directly into Unity. Quickly prototype and refine game environments with its intuitive tools for building, editing, and texturing geometry. This tool is ideal for creating layouts, designing levels on the fly, and iteration rapidly without leaving the Unity editor. Text Mesh Pro. Evaluate your in-game text and UI text with Text Mesh Pro, which delivers crisp, high-quality text rendering and advanced formatting options. Enjoy enhanced control over typography, ensuring that every label, headline, and dialogue appears polished and professional across all devices. Unity Asset Store Free Assets. The Unity Asset Store offers a vast library of free assets, from 2D sprites and 3D models to audio files and scripts. These resources can jumpstart your project, allowing you to experiment with different art styles and mechanics while saving time and effort during development. Post-processing stack. Achieve a cinematic look with the post-processing stack, a collection of effects that enhance your game's visual quality, or add bloom, depth of field, color grading, and other sophisticated effects with minimal setup, instantly evaluating the visual appeal of your scenes. Unity UI extensions. Extend the capabilities of Unity's built-in UI system. With Unity AI extensions, this collection of free open-source components offer additional controls, effects, and utilities to help you craft engaging, interactive user interfaces that are both functional and visual appealing. Watch this video to discover the top free AI tools